Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly subscribe to our channel if you're watching us for the first time or you are our regular viewers and you have not yet subscribed. Please, this is the greatest support that we humbly request from you. As you do that, turn on the notification bell to allow YouTube to notify you whenever we do a video like this. Help us share our videos. And please give this particular video many likes so that it can be recommended to many viewers. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank all our subscribers and all our supporters. Ladies and gentlemen, the altercation between the executive arm of the government and the judiciary has elicited sharp reactions from different quarters. Recently, Martha Koome invited President William Ruto so that they can sit down and talk. After the president launched an onslaught against judges, against the judiciary, and declared that he would not obey court orders. Many people have gone to the streets. The Law Society of Kenya, the opposition, Commonwealth lawyers and judges have spoken, East African Union of Judges and Magistrates. William Ruto has faced a lot of condemnation across the globe. People were shocked that as the country rallied behind the judiciary and they wanted to show solidarity, Martha Koome has reduced herself to playing second fiddle, and it is like she is begging William Ruto. While she was not the one who started this war, she's now begging William Ruto, and many are asking what exactly is happening. Because as the president of the judiciary, it is expected that she would defend her judges. There are always mechanisms of dealing with any corrupt judges without coming to the public to lynch them. Today is Thursday, the day that the Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, vowed to launch a complaint, an official complaint against Judge Esther Maina, who ruled against him in a case that involved over 200 million Kenya shillings, and declared that his money was as a result of a proceed of corruption. But as this is happening, Martha Koome plays victim as if she's suffering and the judiciary is suffering. But then I found a video where the immediate former Chief Justice, David Maraga, who had a lot of experience engaging with the former regime, and at some point they were not reading from the same page when the former President Uhuru Kenyatta, together with William Ruto, because William Ruto was also warning the judges after Maraga ruled against them in the 2017 presidential election. And I remember William Ruto saying, Maraga has had his way, but they will have their day as the executive. So with that, they became enemies of the judiciary. They curtailed the money that was supposed to be channeled to the judiciary in the budgetary allocation, and Maraga complained that this was interfering with their work. Uhuru also refused to appoint judges whom he said were corrupt, judges who were supposed to go to the Lands and Environment Court and Labor and Relations Court, and of course the Appellate Court. People are wondering, if Uhuru said they were corrupt, was he right? Because now William Ruto, who appointed them very hurriedly after taking oath of office, is now coming back and telling people that the judges are corrupt. But Judge Maraga warned the judiciary, warned the judges, and he told them that the executive and the legislative arm of the government have got a penchant of telling the judiciary that they were never elected. And they want to portray the judiciary as the third arm of the government. They always want to portray as if the executive is the first with more powers, and then the legislators, because the legislators always brag that they got their powers directly from the people, and so the judges and the judiciary have nothing because they are just appointed into office. And Maraga told them that the same constitution that gives the executive powers, the same people who elected or who elect the legislators into office are the very people who passed and promulgated the new constitution that gives the judges powers to exercise it for the good of the people of Kenya. And he told them to be firm, not to be intimidated, by the parliamentarians. The same thing people like Kimani Chungwa and Ndidi Nyoro and deputy president and the president is doing, because they brag that they were elected by millions of people, hundreds of thousands of people. They want to portray the judges as people who are just elected into, appointed into office. And Maraga told them that they should stand firm because they are operating under one constitution that gives the legislative arm of the government powers, give the executive arm of the government powers, and he told them to remain firm. He told them that they should do the right thing, and the people will always be behind them. God will also be with them. But one thing he said, he told them, don't disappoint. In fact, he was referring to the 2022 elections. And I want you to take a look.
To be the guardians of our Constitution, to uphold the rule of law. I have heard sometimes politicians say that they are better off because they are elected. I want to tell you that according to our constitutional architecture, they have no better power than what you have. It is the people of Kenya who gave you the judicial authority to exercise it for their own good. I want to urge that you don't let the people of Kenya down. I'm sure you live in this country and you have seen the drums of political war being beaten already. My colleagues, if you waver and do the wrong thing, and this country descends into chaos, God will never forgive you. So my urge to you is stand firm. Do the right thing. God and the people of Kenya will defend you. God and the people of Kenya have defended me up to now. He will defend you as well, as long as you do the right thing. And I'm sure you will do that. Having said that, I would also like...
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Because Maraga knew that some people would want to try and manipulate them in the then upcoming elections were 2022. And he knew the then government tried to twist him, but he really remained firm. So he warned the judiciary, he warned the judges, they ignored him, they ruled against the will of the people. Now look at where we are. Like a hyena, the executive has dealt with the other people, and they're now on the judiciary. I'm twisting the judiciary to toe the line. Now, instead of Chief Justice standing firm to protect Kenyans, to protect the will of the people, to protect the judges, she's lying low, going there as if she doesn't have authority. Yet the authority that the same president is exercising and enjoying is the same authority that Kenyans gave the judiciary. And so the judiciary, led by Madam Martha Koome, should not play victim. They are co-authors of their own misfortune, because had they listened to Maraga warning, had they listened to the wise words of the former Chief Justice as he was exiting office, they wouldn't have been where they are today. But Koome continues to make the same mistake. She messed people during the last ruling, and I'm saying this because they have refused to open the server. That tells me they're afraid of something. Instead of rising firm, when people are behind him, everyone is behind her, I mean, she's now lying low. She's carrying the burden of the judiciary, and she's going to beg William Samoei Ruto. Between these two people, who is supposed to apologize? The president is supposed to apologize to the judiciary for taking them to the public opinion and lynching them, that they are corrupt, because the president understands and knows very well that there are avenues to be followed when you want, or if you suspect that a governor or a judge is corrupt, then you know what to do. So instead of standing firm, she's now going there and looking like she doesn't enjoy any powers. Kenya is doomed by this Chief Justice because we, the people of Kenya, gave her the authority. She's a disappointment, to say the least. People will treat you the way you carry yourself. You play weak, that is how they will treat you. But I'm not surprised. This is something that they started together. They still want to do it, to perpetuate it. All the rulings that are pending, the NHIF, the housing levy, the rulings will go according to Ruto's dictates. Because Koome, because of the friendship that they have enjoyed from last year, wants to support this government, despite the fact that the judiciary is now under attack. She does not care. The other time we saw her in a very big vehicle, an indication that she's enjoying very well, and Ruto together with the executive is with her. It is a shame, and I wish that they retreat back their steps and play that video of Maraga and follow the footsteps of Maraga. Because had it not been for Maraga, we wouldn't have known that people can stand firm in the face of intimidation and threat. Because if there is one person who faced the threat, is David Maraga. He remained firm. Madam Martha Koome, you must remain firm. You must protect the judiciary. You must protect the judges. Don't drag the judges and taking them to William Ruto, yet they are the ones who have been threatened and intimidated. If that office is too hot for you, you must resign and let someone who is able to lead that judiciary take over. And I don't know what you think, but that is my take.